Yeah, yeah. Tune in, now it's time to play. Every other Wednesday at 8, they say. Ashbray's got the vibe, Cookies got the flame. Raw and unfiltered, never the same. When unscripted, let it flow. Unfiltered voices, let them glow. Conversations wild, let it show. When unscripted, let it roll. Unscripted, let it flow. Unfiltered voices, let them glow. Conversations wild, let it show. When unscripted, here we go. Scripted, here we go. When unscripted, topics twist like smoke and air. Truths uncovered if you dare. Guest hosting and tell so bold. Stories fresh, never told. Real talk, no filter, no frame. That word ignites the flame. Unscripted.
Wait a minute. I want my gold background. Where is my gold background?
I don't know.
Hey, y'all. I miss y'all.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome back to Women Unscripted, everyone. Did y'all miss us? We definitely missed you all. Let's go ahead and get started with some icebreakers. So I'm just going to ask some questions, and then y'all just throw out the first thing that comes to your mind, okay? Okay. Have you ever been ghosted or been the ghost?
Both.
I've been the ghost.
Both.
Put this on the
I mean, we just gonna go ahead and jump on that.
Yep.
I think I've been ghosted, but it wasn't like it really mattered, if that makes sense. But I've definitely ghosted.
Especially if they ugly.
I ghost for more than that.
Yeah.
Okay. Apps, DMs, or being approached in real life.
You mean which one would we prefer?
Apps, DMs, or being approached in real life.
Approached in real life.
I'm gonna see how far I can get with not answering any of these questions. I got away with the first one. Let's see how far we can go.
Don't
Voice
try
notes.
today.
Voice notes, yes or no?
Okay.
No.
I don't care about a voice note. I don't think.
I have turned into a voice note queen.
That works. I'm not against them.
Yeah, I've definitely turned into a voice note queen. If someone doesn't text you back in 48 hours, interest lost, or you gonna give them the benefit of the doubt?
Blocked.
Yeah, I got nothing.
48 hours is a long time. That
It is, unless you was like in the hospital or something. But
yeah.
Okay. And the last one. What's one dating rule you live by in the digital age? In the digital dating age.
To actually date.
Mm-hmm.
People don't do that. They date and they think, okay, this is exclusive because we messing with each other. That's not how you date. When you date, you get to know people and you date other people.
At the same time.
When you decide that you want to be exclusive, then you be exclusive. But when you're dating, that's what it means. Look the word up.
Okay. Everybody in agreement there?
Agreed. Completely.
Agree on that one. Yeah.
Okay. So let's go ahead and jump on into some of our panel discussion questions, okay?
Mm-hmm.
As well. How has dating changed the most since social media and all the different apps took over? What's the Black Planet and what's the dating Tinder, all those things? How has dating change the most?
People just
Catfish.
on all the apps trying to date everybody. That's not what they made Tinder for you to date people on there. They did not make TikTok and Facebook for you to date on there. So message, stay out my damn inbox. But that is not is those apps are not for dating specifically. They do have Tinder and things like that is specifically for dating, and I think it's changed. I think it's given people more courage to talk to people or try to date them on the app. Let's stay on my inbox. But I don't like it at all. I think that social media has made not just dating, made people that didn't have courage. And that could be a good or a bad thing. Like it depends on if they're shy and they don't like to be in person and talk to people. It's some people like that. And in that case, I love that for them. But me personally, I'm not scared to talk to people in person, and I like meeting them online sometimes because then I can also block them.
Okay. I'm scared. I've always been scared to meet someone online. I watch too many movies for that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just always been a no for me. It's always
You say I watch too many movies.
I do. It's always been a no.
That's why you gotta keep one of these in your pocket.
I heard you be giving out blades. What you think, Mel? How has dating changed the most since these apps and social media took over?
Well, two things. I think first of all, people have gotten lazy. Because you can just go on, you can put up any picture, just put up a picture and meet and DM and talk to people.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to actually making a date with someone, getting to know them for a while, making that date, that person coming to your house, bringing you flowers, or meeting your family or whatever, something personal. Dating has just gotten so lazy. You can go into sliding this person DM, sliding that person DM, put up this picture, put up that picture. And it doesn't feel real. You know what I mean? I guess I'm just, old school. I want someone to actually approach me. I want to be able to talk to somebody one-on-one, look them in their eye, not just on the phone. You know what I mean? But look somebody in the eye, get their expression. I can look in someone's eye and tell if they're being sincere or if they're lying or whatever. Online, you can't do all that.
Right. What were you saying earlier about catfishing?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We see it a lot. They even had a TV show about it, right? I mean,
They still do.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I don't know about the meeting my parents thing because even in real life, I don't bring people to my house and all of that shit. Like it takes a while, and I have to trust you and probably already be actually in a relationship with you for you to be introduced to my family. So I don't miss that part. I don't want that part in person. And it's easier to ghost people online than it is in person. I mean, I don't really care because I can look you in your face and still ghost you in person. But I don't know. It doesn't really matter to me. I think dating online for some people, especially people like me who have, I just like to cut it off. You know what I'm saying? When I'm ready to cut it off, I'm not gonna say anymore before I get myself in trouble. I love you.
Okay, before we get to you, Raven, because that kind of goes into my next question of, do you think dating apps help people connect, or do you think it makes dating harder? Answer both of those, Raven.
So I've actually seen successful relationships off of dating apps. But in the same breath, I do think it does make it harder because of those catfishing situations. Um, and it's like you said, like sometimes people get lazy and they hide behind the screen. And I think a lot of people have gotten courage behind the screen that they don't have in person. Um, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So which Mel, Kim, what you think about the dating apps helping people connect or make dating harder? Well, Kim, you really already said yours in your last What about you, Mel?
Um, I mean, point blank, it just goes. It's a two-way street. I have heard of people that have met online who have, had successful relationships. But for me, it's like searching for a needle in a haystack. Because is this person being sincere? Is this person real? Is this, what are their real intentions? You know what I mean? Because you have a lot of them dating apps that, they're not just for dating. Let's just say that.
Let me be, I like that you just said that, because that brought me right into my next question. What does intentional dating look like when this in the digital world?
When two people are upfront about what they're looking for. There's no, okay, well, no ghosting involved. In other words, there's no bull crap involved. I'm looking for A, B, and C. Either I'm looking for a serious relationship, a long-term relationship, or just you for tonight. You know what I mean? Be upfront, be adult about it.
Do y'all think it's a? Oh, go ahead, Kim.
So dating apps is no different from actually meeting somebody online. You still don't know who they are. There's no screening process or anything like that. You still have to meet them in person. You still have to take one of these with you. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. And I don't have a lot to say about dating apps because I have never, and I do mean never, had been on Tinder or anything like that. So I don't know how they work. I do know that I know people that have met on dating apps and they got married. They're not married now. I'm just gonna throw that out there, but they were married. Just saying. Intentional dating is when you like somebody. I don't think there is a way that you have to meet somebody. If that person is good for you, your soul, good for you, if they have everything you wanted. I didn't know it was a love language. Y'all made me look stupid on the last show because I didn't know what that was. I didn't know it was a thing. I'm serious. I thought that was just something people would say. I didn't know that it was actually a thing. You know what I mean? So mine is like I like support. I have support.
Mm-hmm. So, what's the difference between ghosting someone and simply just losing interest?
Well, you ghost somebody because you lost interest, but to ghost somebody is like no words, no nothing. They can't find you. They ain't heard nothing from you.
No closure.
No closure. No none of that. That's ghosting.
Why do you think people avoid closure nowadays?
I would say
avoiding
closure.
Not accepting accountability.
But I don't know if it's necessarily avoiding it. Like, what if I don't need to be closed? It's just you.
You're right about that because I definitely don't need closure. So you're definitely right about that.
I just said I'm leaving. So
when you're dating someone, or if you're in the talking stage, say you're in the talking stage or whatever, and you decide to go someone, that it should. I don't think that is ducking accountability. I do that shit all the time. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've done it before. I'm not even lying. I'm telling the truth. But when you like, so it's not. So what am I supposed to do? Okay, if you date somebody and you don't like the way they chew and you just can't live with that, are you gonna be like, I don't like the way you chew. I think we should end this now.
Right. I mean, no response is a response.
It's just better not to say anything.
No response is a response.
But if everything is just going good and then you be like, oh no, I don't like the way you
it's not going good.
Block them for one of all that, and the other person is going to be mentally fucked up because now they like, what did I do wrong? And the last thing on their mind is probably, damn, was I chewing wrong?
Hey,
but listen, it's a good thing. So I'm about to get married because I don't know.
Is that fair? I'm just saying.
I mean, I feel like if we're dating and I ghost you, you shouldn't even be that attached. Because I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Not for you to be feeling like that.
So, it's simple.
Calm down.
The dating game is definitely different. So let's let's stop with these questions for a second and let's just really talk. Okay. So
Mhm.
I realized how pissy the dating pool was before I was even looking at the pool, right? I could smell the piss, right? So when I got to that point where I was able to look in the pool, I didn't even want to look over the gate to see the pool, right? So this whole dating pool thing is just nasty. Everybody in it just nasty.
It's just
Okay. Y'all already know how I feel about this. I don't even know why y'all let me start this part first.
Listen,
Okay, somebody come on, tell the story. Bring
thank
some.
you, D.
see that I's married now.
Not Casper.
She said not
Well, yeah,
Casper.
can
I
somebody
don't be
read
doing
the
no. I
comments?
don't be doing no ghosting. If I like you, if I like you, if there is nothing I can find, is there's somebody in the comments that I can't find a red flag on at all. But if I like you, I don't have a reason to ghost you. I might try to find
Right.
one, and I believe me, I have. I'm sorry, boo. I did try. I tried to find something wrong with you. I just couldn't. Anyway, you can't go somebody that's like that. But you know what I'm saying?
Right.
If somebody is a genuine person and they treat you good, is what else, like I said, you supposed to find somebody that some people be shallow, and I know I was shallow probably before, but I'm not shallow anymore. But anyways, you supposed to be with someone that is good for you,
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to somebody that looks good with you. So
Absolutely.
I don't know.
Absolutely. Let me go back to a question and give Mel and Raven some time to think about what they want to donate to the conversation.
Mhm.
Um, what are some of the biggest red flags you've seen in online dating?
And online dating.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Let me go ahead and say mine. So I would say back to that question about the 48 hours. Like that's definitely a big red flag. The lack of communication,
mhm.
especially if it's only online. Like it need to be some time slots dedicated to our relationship or something. If we like really trying to do this, because
Mhm.
after a certain amount of time, I'm an overthinker.
So I think I think one of the biggest things is that people let everybody online in their business. I don't like that because when everyone is paying attention to your business, then it's gonna be the bad mind people that try things. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be a whole fucking mess. Like I can't. Let me give y'all an example.
Mhm.
I'm not going to say any names, and I hope she's not watching this, but because she'll know, but nobody else will know who this is. But I have a friend online, and she met this guy, and they hit it off really well or whatever. And I guess she met him, and they continued on with their relationship and all that stuff. And hey there, um, that too. But she introduced him to her family and all of that stuff or whatever. And then one of the days that I was live last week, she came onto my live and she was like just flustered. And I'm like, what's the matter? She was like, these people are bothering me. I'm like, what people are bothering you? Like, what we got? Who the hell we got to go be that? What's wrong? And she was like, she was on her man's live and the people were, like ganging up on her or whatever. And he took their side and said that she was toxic and all this stuff or whatever. And I was like, but who is the guy? She was like, I'm supposed to marry him. I'm like, he said, what? Rewind that again. You supposed to marry this man, and you telling me that he's telling you that you're toxic? Oh, I wouldn't get married, baby. What were you thinking about? Well, if I don't get married, my parents are no. Then you block him, block your parents, block your sister, whoever, your dog, whoever you got to block for your peace. That's what you do. It's just
Absolutely.
it's a thing where, like I said, people being in your relationship makes things worse. And that in that case, it was a whole bunch of people in their relationship, in their business, and he didn't make it any better. I'm not going to do that. The first time a man does that to me is over. I'm serious, with no remorse.
As it should. What about you, Raven?
I didn't forget the question now. Let's run it back. Where'd you go?
Hello.
Oh, oh
Right.
man.
Your screen went black. I think we can hear her though. Can talk, Ray? Uh-uh.
Oh,
Now
there
I
go
see
her
the whole
background.
background. We don't see you.
Yeah, glad we unscripted.
But her
Okay,
question
so there you
was,
go.
what do you think the red flags are? You already answered the question, Raven, but I think Mel has
Oh,
a question.
Well, red flags for me, of course, I agree with Ray saying lack of communication. 48 hours is a long time for me, because my thing is, if you can go one day without talking to me, continue to go another one, and after that, just do not even bother anymore, you know. Second is time, quality time. You know, if we're building a relationship, you have to take time to do that. Not just talking online, not just DMing, not just FaceTiming. I mean, quality time, you know, because that's what builds a bond. That's what builds trust. That what builds loyalty. Those other things that are very important to a relationship.
What if it's long distance? What do you do then?
You make a way to meet. That's how I see it. After a certain amount of time, you know, you actually get to meet, you know, talk to someone, you get to know each other. You're both feeling comfortable, you know, one of you or you both meet somewhere. Either one of the persons go to the other person's location, or you meet somewhere totally different, you know. But if it's something that you really want, you're going to work for it, and you're going to do what you need to do to make sure that it comes to fruition. And a lot of people don't want to get to that point, or they stop because they're scared. You know what I mean? So it has to be something that you feel, not just something you think, okay, I should do. No, you have to feel it for it to mean something. And that's takes time. It's not going to happen overnight. You know what I mean? It's not going to happen in a month or two. It might take longer, you know. But for me personally, if it's a long distance relationship, I need at least 2-3 months to get to actually know you, because, you know, in the beginning of a relationship, everyone is like on, you know, kind of like eggshells, you know, trying to figure each other out. You know, after a while, you start becoming more of yourself, and then that's when you really know what you're dealing with and who you're dealing with.
Okay.
I like that. I really like that. What about you, Raven?
so first of all, what is online dating? Because what is that? Are we just staying online forever? I don't even understand the term online dating.
Mm,
I think
So,
it's more specific to you meeting the person online, probably, instead as opposed to, I'm not going to date somebody online forever. That's not going to
Right.
work.
So, like, because
Although
in my
y'all know
mind,
me, I like my privacy and my peace sometimes, but I cannot date someone and not see them and talk to them all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like I
right.
have to see them, touch them. You know.
agreed.
Mm-hmm.
I just hate it. I don't like
yeah.
it.
So how
She
about
said,
this?
I hate it.
Let's bring a little bit of positivity to it. Like, so what are some green flags that are underrated when it comes to online dating? Yes, social media is included. So I know Cookie has said something about, you know, Facebook isn't the place, but Facebook got a dating, like they got like a little, I guess it's a button you press, like the marketplace. And this
So
thing
does
It,
called date.
OnlyFans, but I
yeah,
ain't on
they
there.
got like a dating app or something. My friend told me it's trash.
Yeah. So all of they like making all this stuff be dating apps.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what are some green flags that's underrated?
Um,
A green flag that's underrated.
Um,
I mean, well, honestly, sometimes on social media, depending on the person and I guess whether they're being real or not, you kind of get to see bits and pieces of people's lives and personalities and things like that that you may not necessarily get to see in one, depending on who they are, what they do, and what they show online.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You get to see the before
But
interactions online of their posts, their comments and things like that to get a feel of that person. Yeah. But if they have nothing on there, then you like,
Yeah, they real creepy if they don't have nothing on there because that mean they got
yeah.
so y'all know I'm
Mm-hmm.
big on support. And one of the things that I've always said that you guys know about me, and I think everybody now that knows me knows this, I'm real big on support. It could be the smallest thing. Like, is my husband to be watching this show right now?
Yep.
Yes.
Hey,
So
brother.
I'm big on that. So I think that is underrated as a green flag. You can see who's actually supporting you when you if you pay attention. Like he's looking at every show that's on this station. It doesn't even matter if I'm not on it. He's looking. So it's just it's about I guess seeing that's changed my mind about love a little bit. Don't I sound different? Don't I sound like I'm a little more positive about things today?
look at you.
Hold up,
I
because you sure
know.
is different than you was in 2026.
Okay, 26.
Not knowing what them love languages are to got 10 of them.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Right. Double capacity.
No. I just didn't know. I didn't
Anybody
know that was a thing. I'm sorry. I didn't.
It's a
anybody
thing.
else have any green flags?
Um, that's underrated.
It ain't too much underrated about social media.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because it's not like you can actually have sex on. Well, you could, but I wouldn't go into that. But I would say that's a lot underrated nowadays.
What about like the constant access? Is it given unrealistic expectations? Like we could see when each other's online, you see a green dot, or you can tell somebody's this or they
Mhm.
I don't like that part.
I don't turn any of those on.
So you could turn them all off
Yes.
because
On TikTok too, you can turn it off.
okay,
Mhm.
Mhm.
that's kind of scary to me too. You know, especially for the simple fact that I have I have looked at somebody's profile before and be like, oh, they're green light on, let me call. I don't want nobody to do that to me.
Mhm.
So I guess that all depends on what you on social media for. I am not on social media to date people. I'm not on social media to inbox people to talk about how you doing, what you doing today, what you like to watch on TV. I don't watch
Mm,
TV and I don't want to talk to you. I just want to do business on social media. So if if I'm on social media, I'm not turning my damn green light off. If you see me online, leave me the fuck alone if I didn't ask you to come here. But I don't care if my partner sees that I'm online or if I'm not online or anything like that. I really just don't. I'm not going to turn that off. To me, that's sneaky. If you turn it off, I'm gonna be wondering why you have that off.
Oh, see, I got it turned off for everybody.
I don't. But see, but you have to. You can't just turn it off for one person.
Oh,
So
yeah,
you
yeah,
have to
yeah,
turn.
yeah, yeah.
Right.
No, no,
You have
no.
to
It's
turn
just
it off
turned
for
off.
everybody. And I just don't. Like I said, I don't
Yeah,
care. I don't have anything to hide. I'm not hiding nothing. I don't.
absolutely.
If I don't want to
Mhm.
talk to you, I just don't answer the phone. And you'll know if you saw me online. I answer the phone. I mean, I just don't want to talk to you. So
Period.
Mhm.
okay, so what about this one? How do you how do you protect, or what suggestion would you give someone who's doing online dating of how they can protect their emotional health while dating online?
Mm.
What? Hold on. Because this context of dating online is throwing me.
You could, but it's real though. It's like really real. So it's a thing. It's a
'Cause
thing.
I'm trying to figure out, are these people dating behind the in my mind, like the way Cookie was explaining it, I get it. Like, yeah, you meet somebody online, but we gonna get offline at that point.
But
This
okay, so we
relationship
have
is not
so
continuing online.
so
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 I
listen
don't
to
know
this.
what if
So there are people out here that have actually met someone online, whether it be in another state, whether it be in another country, and they may not see each other for years, but be dating online, like uh, Zoom, FaceTime, WhatsApp, just stuff
oh,
like
well,
that. And
but
Oh,
that's not
hold
online,
on, hold
is
on,
it?
hold on. I'm not dating nobody online for no years. That's not gonna work. If I
That's what I'm
date you,
saying.
if I meet you online or something like that, I will talk to you for a little while just to get to know your personality. And I have, and once I get to know your personality, then I'm gonna want to see you. And that could mean like me seeing you, us going back and forth. Or what? I'm not dating you for years online without
I
so
seeing you.
what if it was somebody you really like, and you did want to date them, you did want to see them because you was feeling them, because we know that you ain't gonna want to see nobody if you ain't feeling them,
We
right?
have to make something
And
happen, or we cannot date until we can meet and greet.
so
What are we doing?
if I didn't want, what if there was always something that came up and he wasn't able to meet with you?
Then eventually I would
Red
be
flag.
canceled,
That's a red flag.
gone, ghost.
Not meeting in person. Then there's a possibility of, like Mel said about the catfish, it could be a catfish if they don't want to meet, right?
Exactly. So how long, the real question is, how long are you willing to allow somebody to play with you on the other end before you realize that this is not really a thing?
And so
Mm-hmm.
people, and this was before you, honey. I'm sorry. Don't pay attention to me right now like I'm doing this now. But there was this guy that I met on TikTok. And I wasn't even actually trying to date him. I was actually trying to talk to him about something else, but he started talking to me like he wanted to date me, which is common. But
Mm-hmm.
when we exchanged numbers, he kept calling my WhatsApp. He kept calling my phone with a video call, and he was like, "Well, I can't, I'm not gonna believe that you're real until I can see you on the video call." I'm like, "Well, if that's what you're basing us, talking on, or speaking to each other on, then I'm gonna go ahead and bow out because I don't have to prove myself. I go live almost every day. If your ass can't see me on there, you don't need to see me on here.
All
Period."
right. I get it. Totally understand that.
I would like to say, as far as the reference of dating someone for years, I have seen a few posts and actual articles of older older people, seniors, and also people that are medically cannot date, um, that go on social media and different dating apps to have that relationship with someone, um, because they can't physically
Now that
be
I
near or around someone else.
Mm-hmm.
because that's
So
their way of occupying their
relationships,
time.
huh?
That's their way of occupying their time.
Yeah, but then
Feeling that
also
void.
finding love as
Right.
well. You know what I mean?
But
So
not ever
relationships
expecting it
do.
to be tangible.
No, these were like people that have like maybe are terminally ill, medically ill, um, don't leave
Bedridden.
their house, those type of relationship, situations. People are um, gathering more towards social media relationships and these dating apps because of those reasons as well. So relationships can go on for years because of those reasons. Now, people that are able-bodied, able-minded, yeah, many of us
So
probably want to deal with a relationship online for years at a time. That could, yeah, that could be a
so
little trying.
I'm gonna be honest and serious. I'm not even gonna tell y'all what the first thing I thought about when she started talking about that because I'm not right in any way. Sometimes I'm going to heaven though. But anyway, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna tell y'all later. But anyways, literally people come, they go on social media, even if it's people like that. I've seen people on TikTok that's like, look, I'm filthy rich. She might have been lying, but she was not.
Say it. We don't have
No,
no filter. We don't have no filter. This is Women Unscripted. What are you talking about?
no, but we don't want to get banned from YouTube either. So, um,
Oh, I'm scared.
anyway, she kept saying that she was filthy rich, and she
Mhm.
was not. I mean, she didn't look like a weapon formed against me or anything like that. She just looked.
What type of
I
description was
don't
that?
know. I don't know what to say. But she literally goes on TikTok. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. But she I'm so struggling of the words that I want to say out my mouth about her, because she literally, it was like not funny, but it was funny. And there was like tons of people on there like, how much money exactly do you? No, seriously, but people use this, and it's not funny, because not just terminally ill people, but people who are depressed. That's how I started using TikTok. I
Mhm.
lost my mother, and I was just scrolling TikTok for entertainment purposes. So a lot of people that may want to date, but they know they can't get out and wheel their self go on a date. They cannot do that. They use social media for entertainment. Even if they're just, flirting with somebody. I actually
Right.
know a lady in a wheelchair, and her name is actually Wheelchair Badness, and she don't give no fucks about being in a wheelchair at all. But anyway, it's entertainment for people. You understand what I'm saying? So some people that are terminally ill do go on social media sites, and they may talk to people, but with the also the understanding that they're never going to meet these people. They're just talking to them.
Right.
I don't know.
I see that.
I's married now.
Period.
what what boundaries should people have when they're like dating through apps and on, let's just continue to call it online dating. What boundaries should people have when they are dating online? Like, I know safety should be everyone's number one thing, but I'm sure it's not. It should be.
You mean boundaries between the two people that are talking to each other, like dating each other? I think it's the same boundaries that you have in real life.
Because safety is a boundary first and foremost in reality.
Okay. I take that. You go with that, Mel?
Anything after that is a
Yeah,
block button.
safety. But also, respect.
Mm-hmm.
Respect from both parties, who's
In
ever
real
online.
life.
Yeah. So
You
what does
know,
what does respect look like online?
respect online is, you're not gonna let like Cookie said, other people come in and say anything negative or try to put your relationship in a negative light, or either one of you in a negative light, without defending, having to defend, one's honor or yourself or whatever. You just keep other people out your business. If you're dating and it's on social media, let it be between you and that other person. But be respectful when you're on there. Someone trying to holler at you, just say, I'm in a relationship,
Right.
and let it be. If they want to get irate or disrespectful with it, you know, have a block party, but just keep it respectful.
That's what I do. I just have a block party every day. Because you tell people that you're married or you're in a relationship, they just don't give a fuck. That don't mean nothing. I won't tell him if you don't tell him. So I have to end up blocking them anyway. So block parties are
Mhm.
fun.
They
Speaking of
are.
block parties, how do you know when it's time to walk away from a digital relationship?
Disrespect, flirting in front of you, or you seeing pictures with them, them with someone else, and they
I feel like
flash it
all of
all
these
over
things
social media.
apply
And
in real life.
Right.
same thing.
I
It's
mean, you're friends with your husband online, and even if you're not, you still have the same expectations of him
Mhm.
online as you would. That's why I don't understand the term dating online. Like, what exactly is it? Because it's the same. I have the same expectation for my husband right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But a lot of people they hide behind who they really are on social media. When people
Right.
are online, they hide, their character, who they really are. They
Yeah,
want to be that alter ego that they have. You know what I mean? So a lot of
agreed.
people do that. That's the one downfall of social media.
Okay.
now,
Real
mind
quick.
you, I don't fault people for doing that either. Some people have rough lives at home, and
Mhm.
they need that outlet. They need to be somebody else on. I know somebody like that. She has
Hmm.
to be somebody else on social media. I just am not like that. I'm gonna be me. If you don't like me in real life, you're not gonna like me on social media, and vice versa. If you like me on social media, you probably gonna like me in real life. I'm not gonna change. So it's
Yeah.
some people that have to do that, and I don't blame them for that.
Well, do they have to, or do they choose to?
They choose to, and I think they have to for themselves. Some people fight mental issues a little bit harder than we know that they're fighting them sometimes. So an
Agreed.
alter ego on a app might make them feel better. It might give them some empowerment to feel, better about themselves. And if that's what's going on, then I'm all for it. I'm a big up, go do your thing. You know what I mean? But I just, like I said, everybody is different. I can't be different because if I act like this on social media and then in real life I'm just sitting there timid and shit, what am I really showing you? Like,
Right.
Mhm.
Understand.
No,
So before we go any further, let me get the crowd participation going. If you are in the audience and you have ever been confused by mixed signals, just raise your hand in the chat. Put your hand up high. Put your hand up high if you ever been confused by mixed signals. I'm gonna go ahead and put mine up too. Yeah. We've all been confused by mixed signals, and you
Mhm.
know, sometimes that's that not sometimes, definitely that's a red flag.
yeah,
That's not even a red flag. That's another color flag that you need to see it before it turn red, because by the time it turn red, you should be gone.
Mhm.
consistency is the thing in real life and online. Like I said, the same things, the same values, and the same things that you are looking for in a person, it
Mm-hmm.
applies online and in real life to me because it's
Mm-hmm.
not going to change. I'm not going to expect you to be this way as online etiquette, and then in real life, I don't expect that from you. It's going to be the same thing. I expect you to be the same both places. So I don't know.
Mm. Do y'all think that love can still feel organic in this world that we got now? Like, it seems like everything is scripted. It seems like everything that when it comes to love, oh, this is what this is supposed to look like.
Yeah.
Or this is what this is supposed to look like, or this is what couples do. Do do y'all feel like that organic feel is still there, or has it all been tampered with by this Babylon system that we reside in?
No,
Um,
M-
I would
my
say,
love is not.
Go ahead, Mel.
oh, I would say love is different for everybody. As far as it being organic, which I'm assuming is the Webster's dictionary meaning of the word love.
Mm-hmm.
But for everyone, love is different. We receive it differently, we give it differently. And for me, it's all about the person that you love and the person that loves you, how you treat each other, the bond you have. And if it's strong to withhold any barriers outside of that bond, then love is organic to you. You know what I mean? Because it's your world together. What my partner and I might be, our love might be different than the next person's love, or it might seem weird or, not normal, but as long as it's organic to the two of you, that's what matters. That's what matters.
I love that answer. Raven, Cookie.
No, social media to me it might change some people, which changes how they love, I guess. But for me, no.
What you think, Cookie?
I love when it comes to me. Organic, I don't know. I don't know. Mm.
How I feel about it is so I can't remember who I was talking to, and we were talking about women. Um and women, keeping up and having the best of this, and their friends got this, oh I need this, and he was talking about how that stuff don't matter to men, right? And I had to let him know that they not doing it for the men, they doing it for the other women to see them, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, so um I feel like it's extremely hard um for relationships to be organic these days, because just like people feel like they got to keep up with the Joneses, um they feel the same way when it comes to relationships. So if they see a couple within their circle just buy a $500,000 house, um they're gonna pillow talk about they need to get another house, because secretly they're all in competition with each other. I sit back and I look at things. Secretly, they're all in competition with each other. Everybody's trying to do better than the other one.
I
You
think
know,
that is some circles. I could see that.
that is a lot of circles.
I could see
Mhm.
that.
It, it's a lot of circles. So, that's in that field arena. I would say that I don't think the organic part is there, and I don't even believe that has anything to do with online.
It doesn't, because some things
That,
aren't online.
yeah, that's in real life.
Mhm.
They can't even be organic in real life. So when it comes to tech online, oh yeah, pretenders. We need something on the screen that said pretenders. Anybody have anything to add?
Um,
I think that if you keep your relationship off of social media, you don't have to pretend anything.
Mm. Hmm. And
So,
who you pretending for anyway? Like who's you looking for besides God to validate what you got going on?
so
mm,
with that, I'm going to say that I said for me that I like to keep people out of my business on online.
Hmm.
Now, the way I live my life, what's understood never needs to be discussed. So if I'm with you and you're with me, we know with each other. We don't have to hide that, but we also don't have to publicize it everywhere to everyone,
Hmm.
because everyone doesn't have your best interest at heart. Some people will wait, they sit in the cut and they wait till they see the slightest little thing be wrong with the two of you, and then they like a snake and they strike. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So I just when I say keep everybody out your business, I don't mean like don't be on social media with your man. I'm on he's on my live every time I'm live. I don't mind that. You know what I mean? But I just don't think that everyone needs to be in our business. Nobody knows what he does or what I do, what we do together. That's the way I like to keep it.
I love
And so
that.
I don't mind, like I said, being on the internet with my significant other. I just don't want everybody in our business. That's all.
mm. That's intimacy.
Hmm.
Hmm. A different type of intimacy. A lot of people don't have that.
And a lot of people wish they had it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly.
God was looking out for me because y'all know your girl just did not give a fuck about no
We know. We know.
We,
out the next door. Bless up to you, boo.
So let's go ahead and get off this subject, and I want to talk about something. We
sex.
haven't been here in
Oh,
a while. How have you ladies been? Like, where? How was your New Year's? Did we
Not
do
as good as yours in
Christmas?
Jamaica.
You
Christmas,
know,
New Year's, like everything.
you know.
I missed this.
New Year's was quiet. This holiday season was a little different. It was quiet.
Okay,
yeah, I
quiet
agree.
is good.
Quiet was good.
Mhm.
What you do, Mel?
I worked. I worked the season. Um, didn't do much. You know, had a few pineapples. Um, that,
A few
a
pineapples.
few pineapples. Yes, I did. Um, no, but just constantly staying working. Um, we got an empire to build. So
Absolutely.
there's it's always something to do. Our minds are constantly racing. That's why our sleep patterns are kind of messed up right now. Our eating patterns are messed up. But we just keep it pushing. You know what I mean? So success, does not happen overnight for many. But I'm bound and determined for 2026. That we level up. Period. In
Absolutely.
all different ways. Because we all got something else going on. And we gonna level up in every aspect of our lives. So, I just keep going.
Can you do me a favor?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you get them a rundown of the shows on Lux Radio, please?
Yes, ma'am. Starting with my show, Mel B's Morning Kickstart, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. in the morning. It's not an evening show, it's a morning show, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, on luxradio.com and also Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch at Lux Radio Network. And on Tuesdays, we have Kickback with Cookie at 8 p.m. No, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wednesdays, you have the Women Unscripted every other Wednesday, at 8 p.m. You also have Chief and Go on Thursdays at 8 p.m. And on Friday, there's Live and Learn with Gemini Goddess. We also have the Peace Podcast. And on Saturdays, we have Snatched and Savage. All are on Lux Radio Network and luxradio.com.
I love it. I love it. I love it. We running it up. We running it up. We running it up. Cookie,
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
you
ma'am.
want to tell people what we got going on starting on Thursdays?
Well, we're going to try to pay it forward to our community in the DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia. If y'all don't know what the DMV is, it's not the place you go get your driver's license. I mean, it is, but here, stop it, Raven. But it's what we call this area. It's like a tri the it's on the metro line. So DC, Maryland, Virginia, you can get to all these places on the metro. So we are starting something called the Pocket Thursdays, and we're going to be playing go-go, which is the genre DC's own genre of music, all day, all go-go. And I'm gonna put this out there again because I've been noticing I'm sharing the flyer and y'all just be talking and complaining and there's nobody sending any music. So I'm gonna call you out. I'm the one. I'm gonna call you out. If you don't have music to send in, then shut the hell up and stop complaining and shit and get yourself together. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, I love y'all though.
Hmm.
She said what she said.
Good evening, brother.
What you got going on,
Oh,
Raven? So
Mel, your brother is saying hello. You
I,
haven't been saying hello back.
I said hello, brother-in-law. I
So
said hello, bro.
I just want y'all to see this forever jewelry on my hand, this wrist, um,
Ooh, I like that.
my finger. I got that done today by Laprice Links, and the owner is Raven. So I
Okay.
tell y'all about that. What happened today? How y'all?
Yes.
Yeah, we birthed a baby. So y'all gotta follow me on TikTok at Laprice Links so we can get these links going in the DMV. So we'll do parties, pop-ups, you know, receptions, whatever you want. Some special occasion links, Mother's Day, Father's Days, birthdays. Yeah, let's link.
All right now.
You know, I see these being a really really good gift idea for brides to give to her bridal party.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
see this
Hint,
is
hint.
really good gift.
Yes,
Say
that's
that
that's
louder.
you.
Say that a
Yeah,
little louder,
I
babe.
think brides should give
Okay.
these to her bridal party. That's a wonderful idea.
Yes, a bridal shower.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's amazing. I
Now this
love it.
man is there.
Look, and look, it keep on making me. So you know how just like with my waist beads, like I feel like my waist beads are jewelry attached to
Mm-hmm.
me, right? I don't take them off. They haven't been off in years, right?
Mm-hmm.
So with this, it's making me do this with my hand a lot. I'm noticing that like it's making me feel like my hand is, jeweled. So I love this. I,
Girl. I
Thank
need
you.
one now so I can do that too. I need
yeah,
one.
I love this piece because it's like, yes, you see,
I
I
got you
like
covered.
that.
Got you.
Yes.
you know,
Okay, okay.
I love it. I love it.
I gotta have one for each hand though.
Yes.
So I can do
Oh
like
yeah,
this and
Raven.
then do like this.
Raven is gonna be soon working with me, y'all. Like for real.
Hmm.
I have to call her because I've been on like moving moving real slow lately. But I'm gonna call you. I did talk to your other half, so I have to talk to you about that. But just so y'all know, we're brewing something coming up in the summertime. So Raven is gonna be a vendor there
Oh,
with
thank
the
you.
things. So
Oh,
I'll give everybody more information on that once we have everything together. All the T's crossed and the I's dotted.
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
love- Okay.
Summertime.
Oh, Black Love Brunch is
Oh
next
yeah.
Sunday. It's a Black Love Blunch, actually. So,
A
it's
blunt,
for to friendly.
lunch.
Blunch for the gardeners. Yes.
Oh, we said,
Oh,
oh man, where's my husband? Can I
Yes.
bring him on the phone?
Husband. Yes, husband. Blunch is next Sunday from 12 to 4. We will have live music, DJ, amazing food. Yes, the flyer's on my page. Check it out.
So not
Okay.
this weekend, next weekend.
Next weekend on the 15th.
Okay. All right.
so
Cool.
can I
Cool.
say something that we haven't talked about in a while because we haven't been here, but it's something that we need to go ahead and put out there.
What?
Do you know that the barrels that we sent to Jamaica, um, right after the hurricane happened, none of them have been received yet?
And my uncle's package with
Not
his
going to.
medicine in it that I was going to send through you, but he told me not to. Yeah, they stole that package also.
Yeah, I believe
And it
that,
had
and
all
I
of
was
the
honestly worried about that. I really did think it's too. Trust me, I've been talking to a lot of people over there, and it's just been bad. Like CPR, I think, yeah, everybody's been talking about. There's just been it's crazy shit going on over there.
yeah, it's bad.
Oh my
And they
God.
sitting there for hours. I mean, they sitting there basically all day in the office or at the pier waiting for to get the barrels, and they sitting there for 6 to 8 hours just to find out that the barrels aren't there or they stole stuff out of them.
So we got all of our barrels door to door delivery. So we definitely not going to sit there. But
Oh,
the last couple times that we had called, they were saying that they seen one or two of the barrels in one of the containers, and they had two containers before ours. Now a container holds like 1,000 barrels. Yeah, so we talking about having to wait for 2,000 barrels to get cleared before it gets to the actual barrel that has a couple of our barrels in it because we sent 10.
So it's not been stolen. It's just not
No, no,
been.
no, 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 no. It's not. It's having no.
Oh, okay. No, his box was
No,
stolen. His
it just
medicine.
took that long. We sent that the beginning of November. It is now the beginning of February.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. I just wanted to put that out there, y'all. I'm gonna put out a post too, just letting people know, the update on that, because a lot of people, donated, so they definitely need to know what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my. Mm.
Right, y'all. Well,
Well,
I
it's
thank
time to
y'all
get to
for
the.
another wonderful episode of Women Unscripted.
Yes.
Anybody
Um,
shout outs or anything before we leave?
it
Not
is
doing
not. It is
great.
not 9/11.
Okay, we're gonna wait till 9/11. What you want to do?
My segment.
Okay, go ahead, segment.
All right. So I'm not gonna put the cookies spotlight up today, but I do want to spotlight an artist that prayerfully I will be. I know I said this before, and I say this every time I come on this show, but I do have a new artist since the last time. Her name is Tashina. I've known Tashina music for probably almost close to 2 years. She was in a situation where she could not have me as a manager. So that is sealed deal. I've signed a contract. We are managing Tashina. She has music with Vibes Cartel. She has music with TJ. She has music with Egyptian. So
Oh,
check her
cool.
out. But also, I could not pass this gentleman up. I swear, I am through. Don't nobody call me and ask me about managing them. I'm
Damn.
through. I am true. But this one, I just could not pass up. His name is Jakin, and I'm going to play. Which one? Fly Soul or Aura? Which one y'all want to hear?
Aura.
Aura.
Good choice. All right, hold on a second. Let me just back it up because I already had it on there. I love this song. So let me share my screen so y'all can actually hear it. Okay, this is Jakin. Y'all,
Oh, high, high above my vibe, back up off me. You can tell me nothing, you don't know my mind. Man, I lock and load up pressure. Militant man hot like paper. I'm letting God man prayed up. Elevating on my version, sleeping on my utopia. Rising to the version where they envy are in bed. You get to step in the run up under the pressure. All them do is talk about a bag of things. But I know them from my bag of cheese. But the more them talk, them looking in the mirror. Knocking off the patient. But mine is a decision. I don't want no invitation. I pray you lose that version of you. Ooh. United is the clue. Open eyes to truth. Sure. Cause I man is growing. Ooh. Now come here with your faking. True. Cause love is exposing you. High, high above my vibe, I back up off me. You can tell me nothing, you don't know my mind. But I like I know the pressure. Militant man hot like paper. I'm letting God man trade up. Elevating all my versions. High above my vibe, I back up off me. You can tell me nothing, you don't know my mind. But I like I know the pressure. Militant man hot like paper. I'm letting God man trade up. Elevating all my versions. I fly so high. My aura, my vibe, she liking. So make sure know she a my thing. With elements and melodies, my violin. So Jaja hear me soul in my heart. My mind's not cold. Heart's not cold. Jaja hear me soul. And I not all elements and noise. I put my goals. Love when she guide me. She's igniting. So now watch I know. I've been
All right. What are we hearing?
I can hear you talking now. I didn't hear any of the song.
There's something else.
Really? I can hear it. I wonder what
Okay.
happened.
Everybody can hear it except for Ray. I know the audience can hear it
Mhm.
because
Yeah,
somebody
I can
said
Yeah,
they
hear
couldn't
it.
hear it. Okay,
but y'all
well,
know I'm in need, so
so
it
There
makes.
you go.
so let me tell you about Jakin that I think Ray is gonna love. When I saw Jakin, he was actually doing no, he was doing Fly Soul, and I love that song. Don't know what it is about the Fly Soul thing. That song is amazing to me. But this song, Aura, fits him because when he was doing like the promo for this video, I thought he was smoking weed. It was just smoke coming from like his hand. I'm like, this guy's holding the drink and he's smoking weed. He wasn't smoking weed. He was burning sage. That was the first thing that caught me about him. He's a very spiritual, positive, uplifting type of artist, but his sound is different. He doesn't sound that did that sound like dancehall to you guys?
I didn't hear it.
Oh, that's right.
No.
Sorry,
I got a
not you.
question.
Not not really, no.
Is this
It
the
sounds
Florida
like
water
a
guy?
Huh?
huh?
This not the Florida water guy, right?
No. I don't even know who that was. What the fuck is Florida?
The
Sorry,
Florida
y'all. Hold
water.
on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. What is Florida water? I need to understand. I need to understand that because I swear when he said, I don't even remember who that was. Excuse me if you're watching. I'm sorry, I don't even remember who it was, but
It it made me
um,
think about it with the whole aura thing, the sage. I connected it to the Florida water, so
Hey yo.
it,
I
it,
think
it,
I
it, it
got
ain't the same person. Don't worry about Florida water. Keep on talking about the sage.
it's not. Jakin lives Jakin lives in Atlanta. I don't know what this artist what that artist was. I don't know where he was from or whatever, but I talk to so many artists on a daily basis that I forget. That's why I be telling people if you have to inbox me and don't start it off with hey beautiful. Let me know that you told me to inbox me, then I'll probably read it. But I don't think that's the same guy. That's definitely not the same guy because he ain't got no. He burning sage. He ain't talking about the damn Florida water. So, so, so Jakin is an amazing artist, though. Like really amazing. His spirit, his energy, and you guys know me. I always say this about me managing artists that I can't just manage artists, and I think people think that like, oh, she's a manager, she can manage me. No, I'm not going to manage you just because you're an artist. I actually have to be a fan of yours. I have to be a
You know
fan,
how
and when
many
I say a fan,
people
a true fan of yours.
I have tried to explain that to people 100 times. People see me with ruin this. Oh, you manage. Oh, you no no no. Not everybody. No.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I have to be a fan, and I was definitely a fan. I studied this guy. I studied this guy, and I studied this guy. And I told him, I know I'm not subtle with just trying to study you and everything. I know you seen me looking at you and shit. He just started laughing because that was the truth. I was stalking him for a minute. I had to see if he would, who he really was. The sage got it for me. Like, yep, I'll reach out to him because it's something about
Right.
him. I'm supposed to be talking to him or something because he's just a great artist, and he already came with a team, so. Bless up to Jakin. I just
What's
wanted to
that
say,
noise?
I
Is it
don't
me?
know,
It's
probably.
probably me.
Yeah, over there. Give me what you got over there, Raven.
I know. Was you grinding up stuff? What is you doing? It sound like a grind.
It was, and she not sharing. Sharing is caring.
Oh, you hear me? What's that noise?
We just put Raven poor self on the spot, and she muted herself. Are you mute? Yeah, you're muted. I mean,
I know what a grinder sound like.
Mhm.
All right. Well, it is what 9:10. We got a minute to go ahead and drop it.
all right, I'm getting married. Bless up yourselves. Follow me at Cookie on TikTok. Follow me on Facebook, Kim C. Evans, and bless up yourself. Bye. I'm getting married.
Have a good night, y'all. Have a good night. Have a good night.
She gonna get a whole lot of phone calls now.
It's ended like that for real.
Not for real. For real. Not for real. It's like,
Put me
For
on the
real.
gas